This llama's ass. Let's see. Let's go convey the information we got.
Rerir of Solnari.
Yeah, we got a harbinger.
I've never heard that name before.
We got a sinner. Well, he's Conry, and he's about 500 years old. You probably haven't heard of him.
Let's keep this news confidential for the time being.
I wish we wouldn't. We might need help.
It would only cause even more panic amongst the people of Nod-Krai. But if this rerir is as you describe, he will be a truly formidable opponent if we try to take him on by our strength alone.
Yeah, he probably could glass this nation. Sadly.
Things might be okay if everyone was willing to work together.
They're like Archon level strength. Kind of annoying.
Exactly. Whatever the case, let's start by telling those we can get to join up about the crisis.
Great.
As it happens, we have our own reasons to protect Nod-Krai. But even if we didn't, we'd never leave people in the lurch. That ain't our style.
Thank you. The Frost Moon Scions will stand with you to prevent this crisis as best we can.
And like we haven't seen other empires completely fall and collapse. Exploring Nod-Krai's ruins to find our spaceship. It would just be dead lands and abandoned homes. Like Anakomia, or Saltaria, or Saltaria, or Gurabad. All of them damn cities. Ancient history. Lots of dead lands. Big empires. Let's have Nod-Krai not be the next.
In addition, I believe that the relationships between the various factions in this land are not cast in stone.
You know, if they are, take a pickaxe to them. Someone's gotta crack the mold.
The winds of change are blowing, and we Scions have nowhere to run. Our faith, our sect, all of it is here.
Nod-Krai's our
Whether
home.
our foes,
It's always
the
been our home.
Fauti or this rerir, we must stand our ground and remain true to ourselves, even to the last.
So, great. The religious sect in the mountains. Hopefully, one of the weaker factions. They'll always back us, though. That's good.
Let's see. Speaking of allies, the Krumkake craft shop is the closest by, right? Enough is sure to help us.
I'm not sure they can do much, but why not? An ally's an ally.
The wind blows stronger. May your path ahead be smooth.
Thank you, Miss Llama. It's time to gather what little allies we have. We haven't really made an impact out here. Not yet, at least. Well, I can click that. This makes it difficult to test who we're going to have as a teammate. Actually, only really helped the Curatorium, and they seem interested. We've helped out the girls here. We're going to war? They might not understand. They might offer to help but not understand the consequence.
Friendly approach detected. We meet again.
Hello.
Listen! We've got updates on the wild hunt situation.
There's an ancient demon god from Conria who's leading them.
Threat level exceeds expectations.
Phew, doesn't matter if he's the rerir of Solnari or Solari or whatever. One volley from my cannon, and he'll be blown to smithereens!
Not too sure about that one.
You there when we fired it, right? If that isn't the kind of firepower that helps you sleep at night, I don't know what is!
What's the kind of fire that helps you sleep at night? But ain't the type of firepower that's enough to kill them.
True, but the cannon only works against shambling monsters, right? What if Rerir's super fast? Well, we'll just get a method to go grab him and tie him down.
Love.
You're not taking this seriously at all, are you? Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated Kuvaki,
like
which
milk.
we'll be shipping to Nasha Town. More than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a single shot.
Single shot? You gonna overload that cannon?
Sure have been looking forward to this battle, huh? Of course! This is gonna be the shot that shocks the world. All of Nod-Krai, heck, all of Snezhnaya will know my name once we're through.
You sure you want to blow up a Fatui research facility? I mean, I know they threatened the sovereignty of the land, or threatened to impose sovereignty on onto the land, but that was just a observation that you have enough firepower to blow up the research station. Not that you're actually going to, right?
Sure. Travel safe.
I know. There remains intel left unshared.
Oh, does that?
Oh, right. Yeah. Since you're investigating the wild hunt,
Arcane's about to explode.
Pretty weird's happened in Nasha Town. Should probably watch out for that once you're back.
What does that even mean?
Remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? He's been found dead in their organization's offices.
Oh, lovely. He's already dead.
What? Didn't we just see him like half a day ago?
Pretty sure we were talking to the clone of him, or the shadow of him.
Yeah, it's still new news. So not many people are in the know. We were only informed because we'd worked together closely. And even then, only just now.
Yeah, when good old Flins was said, I'm gonna go get support. I don't think Flins was the shadow. I think this nigga was the shadow because he didn't know that Flins wanted support or needed where he was going, what he was doing. He doesn't know what the organization's doing outside of his reach.
I'll send a Nafa over to Nasha Town with some
Now
flowers
he's dead.
later. Oh, he seemed like a good guy. Didn't put on any airs despite being a superior officer either.
The data concurs. This gentleman appears to have been one of the most accomplished amongst the Lightkeeper's sergeant majors. His character
Now he's
has
a
also
corpse.
received commendation. Most would have lacked the motivation to fatally attack him.
Well, someone got the best of it.
That makes it even worse.
Is Rerir afraid again? Could the wild house snuck in?
Hey,
Rerir?
what do you mean actually? Either way, I'm not clued in on the details. Only Ratniki have been allowed on site to investigate the scene. You'll have to find some way in if you want to check it out for yourselves.
Oh, great.
Got it. Let's go then. You
We
coming
have no-
along, Anefa?
What do you mean? We have no rapport with them?
My tasks are incomplete. The last few batches of ammunition must be randomly inspected.
Randomly.
You
She's-
go ahead.
Should you do a more methodical check and go
We'll
through
see you
all of them?
later.
I guess there's too much. You can't just trust that the ammo's good enough.
Hang on. Weren't you supposed to bring me some candy? You said you would.
Did we?
Sorry, but things happened kind of suddenly, so...
Now you owe me twice.
Batch inspection complete. Approved. Next up,
Now that's not doing work. There's people around here. Would make sense. It is a scrapyard, not a workshop. She might be the owner of it, but shit, probably has employees or other people. Hey, Jan Fair. We'll do all those little anecdotes. Actually, I did the anecdotes on my own time. I don't record those. I didn't record any of the other ones, but I did have. I think the character anecdote book is somewhere hidden away, so I'm not gonna open it up. Anyways. Oh, lovely. Right, we don't get night saw transmission. So I gotta
Bring it.
do this. Wow, I got very far with that. There's gotta be a more efficient way to do this. Look at all these quest lines. Why is that going? Halt! And so they're in the back alley?
Must be it. Oh, doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting in with that Ratnik guarding the door, though.
It sounds like a racial
Should we go speak
syndrome.
to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a stone.
Yeah, I don't think talking to these people.
Never.
They seem like a secretive organization, not the type to agree with us, join us, or ally with us. We have no rapport with them about randoms coming in to try and investigate. Why would they ever open that door?
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news just now. Aino told you about this then?
You know. I guess probably the only person she told.
Before we start, shall we see if we've made the same guess?
The Wild Hunt's on the move, or clones on the move.
Indeed. Quicker than we thought as well.
They're catching
Keep
up
your
to us.
eyes peeled for any clues once we get in. No need to jump to conclusions.
But how are we supposed to get in at all?
Just
Sneak it.
follow me.
Look at that, bro. Never out here helping us out.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
We're not guests.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
The paperwork checks out.
All right then. Enter. For now.
Shit, it's already been, well, had been known your boss got fucking obliterated. Look at that. She's always got a connection with somebody. Got paperwork as an investigator, huh? On the way upstairs to the crime scene, you relay the information to your son or to the nephew. There's a Conrian sitter out here who's fucking up the land. He's just dead right there, on the floor.
Whew. Paimon might have said this before, Nefer, but you sure do come prepared.
As she should. We're dealing with the fate of this damn town.
Shishich, my old friend.
Shishich.
Fill us in.
Chinese ass name.
Greetings. If you would allow me. The murder happened not long ago. The Sergeant Major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm. We have performed a preliminary sweep of the crime scene to facilitate investigation.
Pierce him from the front.
No obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows. The culprit must have used some other means to enter the room unopposed before performing the deed.
Entering unopposed? So, do you think there's a chance that the culprit would usually have right of entry?
We're in disguise. Yeah, how did he even turn to our sibling? He knew about us.
At
Well, I
the
know how he
moment, the
turned
most
to us
valuable
because
lead we
it's
have is based on an eyewitness report from a nearby resident.
How do you know about
Specifically, that Flint's was seen entering and leaving this place in the time period when the crime most likely occurred.
Flins?
We have tried to contact him, but he has not replied.
us? Alright, this weirdo ass nigga is already fucking up the story.
Very odd indeed.
Trying to paint Flint as a bad guy. But he's playable, so we know he really won't be.
right now, right?
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric, but he does well in missions on the whole. He also had no disagreements with the Sergeant Major that we know of. So he lacks the motive to commit such a terrible crime.
Moment of opportunity.
But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor. So we are looking for him at present.
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go outside and discuss what we've seen.
Nice, great investigation. Walked inside, looked at the corpse, talked about the circumstantial evidence, and then walked out. We're pro investigators.
So, the evidence points to Flint's, and he just so happens to have disappeared without a trace. A sticky situation indeed. We know that this Flint's could have been rerir in disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove this to anyone else. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions, all of which will require a reasonable explanation.
Yeah, we need to get more out of him. He happens to be at the wild hunt zones.
Report back to headquarters, but it seems he hasn't gone at all. What could he be doing?
First time they Flint, I didn't know there was something odd about his lantern. Some power concealed with it. Not all about lanterns. And I think about it, the power is somewhat similar to abyssal energies. Interesting. Use the abyss to ward off the abyss. Seems about being entirely fabricated entity.
Let's approach the issue this way. First, we must determine our culprit. Was it Flint's or rerir in disguise?
Well, Flint's rerir in disguise. Probably rerir.
Yeah. What reason would Flint's have to murder Sosie anyway?
Not that we know. We don't know anything about
Flint's.
Flint's.
As far as I know.
Yeah, well.
And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do so out in the wild, rather than in Nasha Town.
Even then, why would rerir just kill a dude in the middle of Nasha Town? I guess he doesn't give a shit, but now the entirety of their unit's gonna be on guard?
Yeah. They would have often gone out on missions together. Plenty of chances there.
Yeah, even if it was rerir, why would rerir do it too?
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the intel we got back at the tavern? No one has ever seen a phantom that can take the form of other humans within the Wild Hunt.
We've seen it outside the Wild
This
Hunt.
means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge, likely so that he could act in secret under other guises.
But no matter what, borrowing identities comes with risks, right? What if you bump into the person you're imitating along the way?
Precisely. In other words, his goal must have been worth the risk, similar to how he came in disguise to obtain the moon marrow. He likely knew then that the real Flint's would not appear and get in his way during this time.
Unless he was imitating the Sergeant Major, like I said, and the Sergeant Major walked in on him and he had to kill him.
We'd have to ask Flint's ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions here. We can't discount the possibility that he might actually be the murderer himself. Not yet, at least.
Can't throw it out.
And there
How we
are
even gonna
other,
find it?
less likely scenarios. For instance, rerir may have already killed Flins long ago, and been living as him for some time now.
Sure, we don't know how long rerir has been here.
Yes, that is our ticket to a breakthrough.
Then we've got to find him before the Lightkeepers do, or we might never see him again.
Steady now. Our friend should be back soon.
Now, who's that?
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town.
Already?
The Wild Hunt is present too, so we're putting a force together. I'll have you know that this is top secret information I'm leaking here.
So we gotta get there before they can.
Don't worry. You'll receive a top-class reward in return.
Yo, he's gonna see some top in return. Oh, nice.
The beach is all yours. I'll stay and slow the Lightkeepers down. Things might go south if you bump into one another.
Yeah, south is the
Before we
least of our
go,
problems.
should we reveal Rerir's secret? Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? That'll teach him to sneak around pretending to be other people.
Motherfucker, no. That's a terrible idea. In a town like this, even people won't believe it. And even if they did believe it, it's an opportunity to blow my neighbor's brains out. Because I thought he was a disguised demon. Yeah, it's not exactly gonna pan out well if you reveal that secret. There's gonna be chaos.
Hey, why are you laughing?
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. But I'm afraid this revelation would only stir up more chaos. Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account, whereas others would suspect him on account of his behavior. Tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that might just give Rerir more opportunities to capitalize on. And think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, would they continue to welcome friends into their homes with such open hearts? Unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town
That's what I
already.
just said.
We should avoid throwing more fuel onto the fire.
This should be more than fuel, bro. This is a
you're
whole
right.
gas station worth.
You really thought of everything, huh? Nothing for it, then. We've just gotta find Flint's.
You just think of anything,
Indeed.
Paimon. Try
But
using your
just
head
in
every once in a
case,
while.
let me stress once more. We should neither be excessively afraid of Rerir, nor trust in Flint's too lightly. This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within Wild Hunt anomalies,
Just happen to
and
have
can
one of
briefly
these?
dispel the abyssal fog within.
All right. We'll have to deal with that mess, too.
Interesting. Flint is a flame
This'll
lantern.
be important.
This is a
Thanks a
regular
bunch,
lantern.
Nefer.
You're welcome. I've charged it to your account, by the way.
Huh?
Hey, you!
We're running a fee? Well, I thought she's gonna get us. Alright, let's go head to the beach north. Doesn't really look like a beach out here. What the hell? Let's see what Mr. Flynn's got going on. We got a Lightkeeper lantern, a moon ball inside us. Things are going great. And we're gonna get to Nefer. Oh, fantastic. And we have to fight our way through a fucking Condrian Center. This is gonna be great. This is a beach?
Whoa!
More like a canyon.
Is that a Lightkeeper's lantern? Is there
Okay.
someone up ahead? Come on! Monsters!
Come on, monster. This is really like this.
Burn it down!
Oh, nice. Actually, using my ults made more sense there.
This monster was lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. We're not falling for that again.
Great. These creatures even know how to set up
There's
ambushes?
something inside it. Some small device.
No, what is it?
Huh? Why isn't it giving off light anymore? Is it broken? Oh, we better take it with us.
We just deactivated a bomb and are taking it with us. Good to know. Wild Hunt is setting up actual ambushes on us.
A fight took place here. Did Flint leave these marks?
What are these? Electrical marks. Hellscape are we in, bro?
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flints' voice?
Is it?
Did you hear that? But...
No, it's an ambush. They can even imitate voices. Jesus, bro. This is a pain in the ass type of thought.
Go in! Light up
What's
the
the spin on
blazing
it?
sun!
They imitate voices, appearances, items. What don't they do?
We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick, use the lantern!
Ghostly shadows haunt this area of the wild hunt. If you come in contact with them, you'll carefully shine the light. Embodied. So this is I must say, the wild hunt's a hell of an abyssal phenomenon. It's more powerful than the fucking... We never saw what the abyss really did in Mondstadt. Liyue, it causes like sickness and illness in people like they can't recover from. Sumeru turns the world white and withers all the zone and drains all the life. Fontaine. What was the actual abyssal phenomenon of Fontaine? Oh, shit. Why is it even on a timer? Let me fucking use the lantern. Okay, really? We're going stupid mode with it today. We're supposed to be falling electricity? Because I don't see it out here. Was it to my left? Probably was. If I can't see a damn thing out here. And not letting we saw the Abyss actually come up as monsters. I can't remember what the fuck the Abyss did in Fontaine. It kind of did, like, the heart creatures, but those were, like, from Alienus' body. So those weren't really... I don't really know. I don't think... Mondstadt and the Fontaine didn't really have the Abyss. Which is strange. And this place out here has a fucking miasma that just is able to clone, copy people, spread, mutate bodies, imitate life. What kind of shit is this? This is before rerir got in here. It got to be more aggressive than King. Still, what allowed the Abyss to be like this and not gone? Oh, speaking of ancient language.
Hand it over. That was mine from the first. You're a fool. You again.
Again. These are ancient Conry, nigga.
What the? It's stronger than before.
Give some harm.
Lantern now!
Where the fuck did he throw that lantern? Wombo combo this nigga.
It escaped again. This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
No, it does actually. You can't really beat rerir when you're fighting him.
with rerir out here all by yourself.
How strong is this nigga, bro? Anime ass, Kingdom Hearts ass nigga fighting fucking Conry and Descendant. Connery and fucking Sinner by himself, bro. Wasn't doing too bad. But interesting, he didn't know that we were able to purify abyssal corruption.
So,
we did on the fly, too.
That vile phantom hiding inside the Wild Hunt has a name of his own.
Which is weird. How did he not know we were able to do that? Because if he imitated our sister, he should know that she is able to house abyssal powers. Does he think we wouldn't be able to do the same thing?
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Or I guess he did not expect us to do it. Or maybe his form of abyssal wild type powers shouldn't be able to be absorbed.
All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have saved some face had I mastered just a fraction of such abilities.
No. It's not something, we're not from the planet, bro. It's just, we just built different.
And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
True.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on Wild Hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall out. I sensed a power surging within it that was at once familiar yet strangely illusory. I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios.
Ancient nigga.
And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting.
You found some ancient space rocks and put them together?
My understanding ends there.
And you made a white fire, or blue fire. Interesting. Rerir out there was saying, it's mine, it was originally mine. And we said, fuck off, nigga.
It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Well, we absorbed it.
Is that what rerir claimed belonged to him? That must be what he's after then!
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times.
Interesting.
Though I could not destroy him completely. But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather than tangle with him any longer. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him.
The object's contaminated by the abyss. I wonder if it's tied to him somehow. So he was weak as hell when you fought him, but the more you fought him, the more corrupted your lantern became, and the more corrupted your lantern became, the stronger he got. Yeah, if the object's contaminated, I care.
And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away? Were our places switched, would you discard it? Knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater harm should it lie beyond your grasp.
It kills me to have it, it harms me, but if someone else got it, it will do way worse. I guess not, but then again, if we swap places, we'd be able to purify it, so.
Yeah, throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weaker by the day, that sounds super dangerous too.
Seems like he's fine now.
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who flee when troubles come are nothing more than deserters. Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and most outstanding assistance to thank for my continued ability to speak such platitudes. Either way,
well,
it seems this fragment is now utterly still. That must have made it useless to Rerir. I doubt he would have retreated so readily otherwise.
I don't know about that.
I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though?
Yeah, there's a hunt for your ass. There's a murder mystery on you, bro. So you're kind of cooked. Where is murder?
Ah. I see.
Yeah, you're kind of fucked, bro. No, I don't think he left because the fragment was purified. I think he left because we showed up and we fucked his ass up.
To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so he should have had more difficulty tracking me down.
He found you real quick.
They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device that can be used to detect others who bear a lantern.
Why is your lantern
They usually
so different?
don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they absolutely must
Because you have the crystals
find
in
me.
it. But why is it so different?
You mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found
at
it
the edge of
inside a
the
lantern when we
abyss.
first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the Wild Hunt massing to strike. Well, at least they're not dead.
I'm not too sure about that.
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast then. But if rerir could have shapeshifted into Sosi, why didn't he just use that Kuvaki device to find you himself?
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should, owing to abyssal interference.
Anti-abyssal devices.
Guess that explains it.
Kind of like the Moon Maiden's sanctuary.
So not only is this rerir ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks too.
I mean, if he's already
You might not
ruthless,
be familiar
dirty tricks
with
aren't too far
Sergeant
off the
Major
table.
Sosi, but he put his heart and soul into every mission.
And now it cost him his
Our
life.
deployments are subject to orders from headquarters, and his orders were to be stationed long-term in Nasha Town. As such, he was very seldom able to go back and visit his family.
Well, now he never will.
He worked so hard, seeking to produce excellent results that might convince them to transfer him out.
Oh,
But every year they would say, wait a little longer. Wait a little longer. He often wondered if it was because he was lacking somehow.
I'll never get
In
the
truth,
answer.
everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. But good work does not always lead to good outcomes. The higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is. Let him stay there forever. A most convenient choice for them, at least. Whereas his subordinates would think, wouldn't it be a shame if we were to lose such a talented, easygoing boss?
Yo, he has a
So he
Beoder
waited.
style voice.
And he waited.
I'm not sure everyone understands that, but
Until the world closed its eyes in the depths of the night,
when he
and a
speaks,
lantern was slowly lit for him alone, that no one could see.
it's a tragic story, but it's one of an NPC we met only like an hour ago.
One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this rerir's head.
oh. At least we now know that he's looking for these fragments inside Wild Hunt anomalies.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
Could rerir be angry that the cannon Sosi set up to fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
Something like that.
Could you take me to the scene of the crime?
That sounds like a fucking terrible idea, bro. You are the main suspect.
We shall just have to exercise some discretion then. Come on. Let us be on our way.
Oh boy. This is gonna go to disaster. So we got to fight a Connery in the center, bro. That shit wasn't even that hard, bro. Nothing even that tough. Bro, talk about frauds, bro. Motherfuckers out here thinking that Connery and Sinners are god tier, bro. I was out here thinking they were tough as shit. That nigga couldn't even fight the flins, bro. He was getting his ass whooped by flins. Some low-level Ratnik fucking fighter, bro. Fuck out of here.
I understand the situation more or less. Much has happened, I see.
What do you understand? You didn't see anything. We just got here.
Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here. It seems my fellow Lightkeepers do not wish to make this case public just yet.
Yeah. Guess Nasha Town's already been enough of a mess lately.
Let's stop here. Any further and the Ratniki might detect us. Since you two can enter,
Shouldn't they be tracking you?
I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up once you're inside.
You can go inside the fucking lantern.
And how are we supposed to do that?
You'll know when the time comes. See you later.
Yeah, he's very reminiscent. It reminds me of Beodor from Knights of the Republic too. The way he speaks.
Still acting all mysterious.
Soft-spoken, but like a wispy end to all this stuff.
So
See you later.
guess we gotta trust him.
Like a breathy end to his speech. I like it.
Hello.
You gotta do more investigating.
Ah, you're the special assistants for this investigation, right?
Yep, that's us.
That's some of the things we like to take a look
Well,
at.
you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. All that's left is to finish writing up some records. Then properly dispose of Sergeant Major Sosi's remains.
I'm glad he's been sitting there decomposing and rotting for the last couple of hours, by the way. What? The remains removal after investigation, preliminary search is the first thing you're supposed to do, but whatever.
If there's anything else you'd like to look into, this is your last chance to do so.
Anything new?
Sadly, no. The motive behind the killing remains a mystery. And while we somehow managed to get news of Flint's, an unexpected accident caused us to miss him.
Unexpected accident, huh?
But considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came forward to help investigate, I have no doubt that a breakthrough's not far off.
I have no doubt that more accidents are prone to happen.
We'll do our part too. All right, we're going in. See you later.
See ya. I'm surprised he didn't go into his lantern and just took it.
Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation, once again.
Why are we saying this as if we weren't already in
But
there?
we still know nothing about how Flint's is gonna enter, or how we'll pick him up. Never mind how we'll leave later on. Something the matter?
Strange light by the window.
Huh. That looks like Flint's lantern. But where is he exactly?
In the lantern. Damn, we're using animal energy? Fucking up the crime scene.
Well, we've got the lantern. What now?
Wait for him to come out in the blue-black flame.
Oh, Paimon almost screamed out loud. You never said you could do magic like that.
That's what I call going incognito.
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out in the dark.
What does that mean?
I calculated that you would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the window before using light to send you a signal. As I thought, you're both sharp-eyed and on the ball.
Could we just climb into the window yourself?
The perks of being veteran adventurers, huh?
Did you just... Surely that can't be a call. Yeah, how the fuck did you just do that?
Your composure is more impressive still. You're right. That required a little trick of my own. But let us leave such trivial topics for a more relaxed moment.
Okay, sure.
Our time is limited after all.
Yeah, Homie can transfer his body into entities. That's not exactly a normal technique. He does have electro
Just as I
vision, so
thought.
theoretically. He should be able to move at the speed
try
of light.
sensing it
Why don't he just
yourself.
phase himself in? It's very faint, with some residual power in the moon that feels a bit of visceral energy. Yeah, it would be cool if we actually tested this out instead of just ignoring the body and looking at it, gawking at it when they first came in. But fuck it, I guess. We'll figure it out now.
Identical
Fountains.
powers must flow from the same source. It was the wild hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major. But why do this?
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of one of their commanders?
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him, let alone the handful of us stationed in Nasha Town. He would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual ants. Let's look again more closely. We must leave no stone unturned.
Well, let's get the fuck out of here.
Well, that makes things simpler. In that case, allow me to disturb the fallen. May the ghost flame guide your spirit. May you rest in peace.
However, despite the very thorough search, no real clues.
When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe. Certainly not the meticulous mastermind type. Yet here we are, grappling with this enigma he has left us.
Oh, if we can't get any leads, we might have to go back and find Nefer. Oh, the longer we're stuck here, the likelier he is to achieve his goal. Oh, this is so frustrating!
Every ankle, every clue. Something's got to be going on. He has a golden button on him. The flashing light on his arm.
You mean this?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning, right? It might have been broken in combat.
No, that's not right. Paimon remembers this signal. We saw it before while repairing the cannon. It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular maintenance, so the device has stopped operating. But the real problem is that...
His arm was working just fine when we were fixing the cannon.
Yeah,
I said
he
this,
even
man.
helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but considering it hasn't been long at all since we were repairing that cannon...
The Sosi you met could have been Rerir in disguise.
I said that.
In other words, he played the Sergeant Major before disguising himself as me.
Motherfucker's disguising himself as everybody.
That's right! If only there was some way to prove it.
I send these messages, you register it.
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so late. Guess it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
No, kick in his damn door.
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves.
Well,
yes.
like someone sensible here.
And one more thing. Remember to pick me up by the window.
So we just carry you out? I guess you have to just throw him out the damn window. Okay, so we gotta carry him with us, essentially. Ascendant Gleam.
Bring it!
Ball, ball, ball. Okay, I called it that he was a clone. I had said this motherfucker is that motherfucker is not
Good
real.
stuff in here. Want to split it? Just kidding.
Because it's down the street.
Oh, it's you two.
You fully clothed, bro?
Flins. Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency.
It is indeed. Our sincerest apologies for interrupting your rest. We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi. We'd like to know if he has sent you a request for maintenance to be performed on his mechanical arm.
Sosi. Oh, so the rumors I heard, are they true?
That's the top secret information.
You know
bro.
what?
He only died like a couple hours
Forget
ago.
it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further questions from me. Just a moment. I need to check my records.
Thank you for your understanding.
Like a side-eye, that's about devious side-eye. His fucking tracking us.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I had run out of the required components.
8 days
His
ago.
mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personally. The parts, too, could only be made by her.
I put a request in there.
As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, he even asked me if we could push his request forward. And I understood, completely.
Yeah, that's
Not
what-
being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone. But even more so if your job involves fighting out in the wild. So I did my best to convince Aino to rush the job. And eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the Lightkeepers immediately, but he never showed up. I assumed he was just out on some mission or other. What's with those faces? Everything all right?
So he got caught up.
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hintsa.
Belt neck.
You have our thanks. We can't make everything public yet, But once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and provide an explanation on behalf of all the Lightkeepers.
No worries. Just glad I could help.
And thank you.
Thanks. Good night.
So he got caught on the wild.
Good night. Hope the investigation goes
So he got
well.
him killed. But even then, he wanted us to repair the cannon.
As we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing the cannon was actually Rerir in disguise.
Why was he so adamant for us to repair the cannon?
He had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. And thus Rerir had no opportunity to discover the malfunctioning mechanical arm.
That's right, he'd understand it was malfunctioning anyways.
Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms. Hence his oversight of the uniquely mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm, and in turn, this flaw in his disguise.
So it's illusionary.
No one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside, so long as it worked, right?
I mean, kind of. I'm not sure where you're getting the idea of black muck or whatnot. He just thought no one would recognize his mechanical arm because he's disguised and in the working state.
Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved here, but it mostly makes sense.
So why did he want to fire the cannon?
This also has me stumped for the moment. The cannon has always been used to destroy the Wild Hunt, and it works as intended. But how would that help Rerir exactly?
And what was he trying to destroy?
Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies, firing the cannon works against him, since it would blast those fragments to smithereens.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another.
He gained something from wiping out the wild type.
This is getting Paimon kind of down. And sleepy too.
Fucking EP Paimon.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. Seems like there's a lot left to investigate.
Well, fuck them.
We'll have to fight Rerir eventually. And we'll do a poor job if we're not well rested.
Shit, bro, we fought him.
Yeah,
literally,
we totally get some sleep first.
We already fought him, bro. Aren't you like way far away? Also, how are you gonna go to your residence? Aren't they hunting you down?
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned inside out by now, at any rate. My colleagues have never failed to live up to my expectations of their discourtesy.
Very nice.
Well, guess we'll just have to pick you up as usual.
That would be good, yes. Feel free to put the room costs on my tab.
Don't worry, we're staying there free anyways.
Phew, back inside. We can finally take a breather. Okay, Paimon. In and out.
Someone's walking outside.
I suppose we could all take a moment to unwind. As I recall, our first meeting took place not far from here. Ah, the nostalgia.
Yeah, right outside this damn door.
Had
in the
you
hallway
already
outside,
sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time?
Yeah, that's why I asked you to give it to me.
I see. Words truly do fail to capture your superlative insight.
And what kind of just got
Fortunate
like
then
that?
that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first met. Or I might have been in for a real interrogation.
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
How would it play out? Just say that, oh, I'm cursed by the Abyss, like everyone else who's fucking we run into who's normal, has abyssal problems. Why are you after Rerir? I mean, he's after the fragments, but when did this start?
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him? Well, as a Lightkeeper, I'd say I'm simply doing my job.
Don't play stupid, Doug. This dude has not been on anyone else's radar but yours.
Yeah! You're covered in more mysteries than Paimon could shake a skewer at.
You just happen to get these super secret fragments that he's going after?
Lame excuses.
You just happen to put them in your lantern? Make it super powerful.
I suppose I do owe you some honesty, whether out of gratitude or the need to build trust. Your deductions have been quite correct. Should one wish to conceal oneself within a lantern, elemental power alone is not enough.
Abyssal magic?
You know humans well, and naturally you understand their limits.
Like I said, we're not human.
But some things that humans would consider difficult are quite normal in the eyes of non-humans.
So, you mean you're one of the latter?
That's not
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae?
Oh, you're a Fae.
This race is no longer of any importance, but they still exist, as evidenced by the fact that I am standing before you.
Interesting. Does he have elf ears? That would explain that the elf people with elf ears are Fae-born.
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought there was to it.
Yeah, we don't actually really see. Fae aren't really brought up a lot. They're not. Like,
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. I once labored and did much, and put an end to my tale with my own hands.
So you died?
When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equally meaningless. Would it not be better, then, to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki.
So the nigga killed himself.
They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Yet none fled. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw upon awakening was that which shone from their eyes.
You saw NPC generic light.
Is that why you chose to help them?
That's how you become a
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them, and was moved to action for the first time in a long, long while.
That's a whole unique backstory for a character. You were a Fae who chose to open your heart to humanity, but suffered loss because of it, killed yourself, and were brought back by humans. So now you joined the group that brought you back. Alright, I was not expecting this backstory for flins.
But
so
I was freshly awoken. And my powers were limited.
That's how he had elf ears. He looks like a
I could not prevent casualties altogether. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the final night cemetery.
Where you became a lightkeeper. Okay. So Fae become Fae to lightkeeper.
Well, not exactly. I was just more familiar with them. So joining up seemed the most convenient way to experience human life.
That makes more sense. It wasn't just like the lightkeepers would save. It was kind of like, well, these are the most common humans I now know, so I might as well join up with them. He probably would have helped them had he even woken up, or helped humanity, or helped the lightkeepers had he not joined them anyways. Even if the lightkeepers were the one who awakened him and not joined lightkeepers, he'd be a damn like armorer for them or whatever the fuck. Makes sense.
Doesn't sound too believable.
Okay.
Well, I believe it. Besides, I'm well past the age when one might believe in things that must be done.
Anyways, now we have to go back and rewatch that cutscene and see all what the Fae were saying to him, because they're speaking the Fae language, and they were calling him a traitor or persistent or whatever the fuck. Gotta see what they were referring to their ancient dead companion as. Their traitor or race traitor.
Nonetheless, there are still some things I will not allow to happen. The chaos that rerir has been stirring up is one of them. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the Wild Hunt, rerir, and the canon.
Well, you need us to get you where you need to be.
I just got normal ears.
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence in case of emergencies.
How are we gonna get there?
Can you even go back there right now? Won't there be Ratniki watching it?
They'll have moved on.
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according to their priority, and we lack the manpower for such an open-ended stakeout.
Nice. Weren't you supposed to
Even
go
if
back to
someone
base,
is
though?
waiting, I have ways around that. I am the master of my own house, after all.
All right, then.
Now that's true.
We'll trust you. We sure ended up chatting for a while, huh? I'm super tired now. But, you know, feels like we can breathe easier now that we know you better.
I'm still curious if he actually went to go get those reinforcements. That's what he said he was going to do. That's what allowed me to catch out that the Sergeant Major was actually rerir, but we never asked him about it, though. Has he actually gone to get reinforcements?
I didn't take you for the cautious sort.
Also, the fact that rerir was able to also pinpoint that these people can't get help from Sergeant Major, they can't get help from reinforcements because they're usually stingy. It's always weird how much information he possesses when he takes over someone. Like, he knew the entire dynamic that they weren't going to get reinforcements.
Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret. I'd prefer others not to know about my past unless strictly necessary. Nor do I want to attract more trouble on account of being a fae.
All right, fairy folk, we got you.
Paimon's lips are sealed too.
All right. Thanks again for your help. Good night, you two.
So we bashed down our door for harboring criminals.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow.
It's getting late.
Order burns.
The situation is urgent, but rest is vital. Good night, both of you.
Night night. Is there 2 beds in there? What do you get the second bed for? Or is this just like a shitty room he gets? How is he allowed to get that room? Did we order a new room for flins? Is there not an APB out for him? Fuck it, I guess. How's Paimon looking at us?
So much noise. What's going on this time?
Oh, who knows? This is how bar is at the morning. Morning drinks.
Hey! Where's Flint's? Is he here, or isn't he?
Yep, there you go. I knew it.
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guests are resting.
Resting? We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about rest?
That's my screaming.
Flint's is a wild hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all! If we don't get rid of him now, there'll be no end to this!
You'd better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for. You want that, huh?
Or are you in cahoots with him? You with the wild hunt too, huh?
Like rerir beat us to
What
it.
happened? Did something leak out? But we were so careful last night. How did anyone see us?
Something's fishy. Yeah, we didn't leak out. We got caught.
What do you mean?
Caught by rerir. I lost it. Oh, did we take on a wild hunt shapeshifter? Only one person who'd be spreading
This is
that.
so confusing! What do we do? These people are no match for Flint's, but they're super heated right now. It's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make it any easier to explain either.
Go buy some time. Oh, we'll grab the damn lantern, turn him into a lantern, and walk him out.
Hey! Let us in now!
My apologies. My apologies.
Hold on! Calm down, everyone!
What in Tevat is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent on depriving both the Voynich Guild and the Curatorium of Secrets of even a moment's rest? Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out.
And what hole did you crawl out of?
Oh boy, you
A
bet the
watering
rug.
hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness.
not
And to
respite.
escape from all this talk of the wild hunt, or strange ghosts and phantoms. Who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting in, shrieking louder than any ghoul?
This is a matter of utmost importance. We've got solid evidence. All we need now is to confront Flint's face to face. Exactly. And you sure don't look like an impartial party either, Nefer.
Oh,
just called it?
don't I now? How about this then, boss? Let them do their search. If they find their man, they can have their little chat. But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the racket they've caused.
Wait, it's...
All right. I suppose that's the only way. If we don't let them in now, they'll be back sooner or later. What a mess.
Oh, all right then.
Well, I'd say that sounds like an impartial proposal. What say you? Or are you suddenly unsure of yourselves?
You ain't gonna kick down the door, are you?
Come on, everyone! Move it!
No sign of Flint.
But how can that be? Hasn't he always stayed here?
Done searching, are we? Guess it's time to uphold your end of the bargain, huh?
Then fuck off. There we go. Proper work. Finally, someone who actually takes action correctly.
So, Paimon, you've been waiting to ask me something, haven't you?
How'd you know we were in here with Flint?
How did they even find us here?
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit. I surmise that you must have rendezvoused with Flints and obtained some new information.
Something like
Then,
that.
early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates, news spreading amongst them that the Wild Hunt could disguise itself by taking on familiar faces. Everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects. No one seemingly was exempt.
Just like I said what would happen.
And amidst it all, Flints' name started gaining more and more traction. I'm sure his solitary lifestyle may have played a part, but I wouldn't discount rerir throwing fuel on the fire in secret.
So, did Flint's make his escape after hearing about this?
No, he's right here.
And that's where I, Yehoda, the quick-witted, fleet-footed backbone of the Curatorium, got my chance to shine. While everyone was super focused on the argument in the main hall, I alone noticed an opening.
I got her to climb up to a window to help Flint's out, only for her to return with nothing but a lantern.
So you got Flint's out.
Come on, pause. I was just getting started.
We initially intended to bring Flint's back to the Curatorium and wait those people out, but I never expected this to be all that was left.
Okay, so you brought Flint's back to the Curatorium. You just don't know
I
it
imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seemingly important to him behind.
Might he intend to come back and get it later? Maybe. I'm not sure.
We're not gonna tell him?
Well, he's out of harm's way now, so that's not super important, right?
No, I guess we're just not gonna inform them he can do that. I guess he did say not to tell him he's Fae, so I guess that also him being able to go into the damn lantern counts.
Oh?
What Paimon means to say is, we got lots of new intel to share.
All right then. Yehoda, contact the others. We're going to need all hands on deck.
Alright, so he's
Let's
inside
have
the
this
crematorium.
discussion over at my place.
I would call it the crematorium because curatorium is such a fucking horrible word to say. There's no bitch. There ain't no real word. Oh, look at that. Battle Pass level 11. Alright.
Our drink recommendation?
Yeah, I'd imagine rerir is a bit better than us at subterfuge. Open up a can of worms. Basically everything we said we don't want to happen, he's actively doing. Oh, he's good. So he is trying to get ahead of us. Well, what's his end goal? That's the actual question. He wanted the cannon fired. He wants Flins to be taking the blame. But what does Flins getting caught out and even spreading the fact that Wild Hunt could shapeshift gain him?
I see. So Flint's has a fragment taken from within a Wild Hunt anomaly.
Badass.
Is he he gonna be okay now that he's on his own again?
Earlier, he said that the fragment had gone still, so it's probably of no use to rerir now.
It's not actually still, though. Doubt it.
In that case, rerir shouldn't have any reason to keep pursuing him, right? So was all that ruckus back at the flagship just an act of spite? Or what?
That would be funny if it was an act of
him,
spite.
I would have simply turned my attention to collecting other fragments.
Yeah, but he can do that by just
A
shoving
reasonable course of action.
the town after each
Remember
other.
what we heard back at the tavern? The actual number of Wild Hunt anomalies destroyed has been greater than Lightkeeper records would indicate. Some of these must have been Rerir's doing. He must have been seeking more fragments.
This much is pretty easy to understand, but why would he pretend to be Soci and put so much effort into getting the cannon up and running again?
Maybe 'cause that'd be more efficient than having to clear anomalies himself?
I mean, Flynn says the fragments would be blasted, but does he actually know that?
Yeah, I'm confident that the ammo we're packing has the oomph to do that. But I am a mechanic after all. For me, test data and their conclusions speak loudest.
So why don't we destroy one of the
Why don't
Wild
we
Hunt?
find a few of those fragments ourselves and use Kuvaki to carry out a little experiment?
Why don't we fire the cannon at one of the Wild Hunt pockets and see if there's any remnants?
Our lab could certainly accommodate such a test.
In other words, we gotta destroy a couple of anomalies and collect fragments from them, right?
Lightkeeper operations have just about ceased following the Sergeant Major's passing.
So there should be some
Meanwhile,
areas we can knock out.
The Wild Hunt continues to grow in scale by the day. I fear only we can keep the situation under control now.
Then we best act fast. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, let's get moving.
A feeling we all share, I'm afraid.
We don't know what our enemy's playing yet, and they seemingly are a step ahead of us. Not a good type of situation to be in. The fragments, the cannon, the Kuvaki, the abyss. Something's linking these motherfuckers together. The land. Maybe you want something to do with the land. Finn's being a fae? I wonder. Yeah,
there are 3
we're
Wild
missing a
Hunt
connection.
sites that must be dealt with urgently. But I believe we have the capacity to handle it.
I'd like to investigate the Lightkeepers.
Works for me. Ineffa and I will take our workshop assistants to deal with one of the sites.
There you go.
The Curatorium will handle another.
That's another
And
assault.
we Frostmoon Scions shall deal with the remaining one.
And we gotta deal with the Lightkeepers. So much for combat events. Thank you for breathing in, Llama. Alright, thank you for breathing in, Nefer.
Paimon didn't think she'd ever get to see everyone here carrying out a plan together like this.
Never mind you. This is a first for me, too.
You were with us when we fought
Let's
the
head out, then.
other hunt.
We'll meet back up at my lab with the fragments.
So this is our little faction of warriors, huh? Yeah, if you run into River, you're probably not to engage them. I don't think anyone here is strong enough. Oh. I mean Llama with her full power.
Understood.
Yeah.
Time is of the essence now. Our foe could make his next move at any moment, so we must stay in contact with one another.
We're gonna do that.
Stay safe, everyone.
Our foe can also imitate any one of the people here.
Huh.
And the lantern's gone.
Anyone seen the lantern? Has Flynn dropped by already?
Motherfucker activated himself and walked out.
Well, considering what you said earlier, you know where we're going next, right?
You got any ideas? No? Well, let's see what our good old friend the Lightkeepers have going on. Seems fixated on imitating these fuckers to get them to destroy the land. Holy hell, bro. Now, thank God I got all the damn waypoints that I could get. This is a far out ass place. What? Bitch.
Bring it!
It doesn't look like I'll main base of operations. This is like a damn shithole. I mean, that's our reinforcements. I don't think it could be here. No, this is Flint's cemetery. Okay. Oh no, Lightkeeper's base is it? Lightkeeper eat. These are the ones who saved him, huh? Oh, this is some music, bro. For a cemetery. This lighthouse looks a bit in disrepair.
Oh, no one's guarding this place, just like he said. But, oh, where do we find the information he mentioned?
On the graves, etched in the epitaph of the dead.
This way. Let's move. We're running out of time.
Ah! There you are! Okay, let's split up and make this happen. Or not! How are we supposed to read through this many files?
Damn, bro, you were fucking keeping a hell of Lightkeeper records.
Difficult, yes. But it is also our most efficient option.
Is it?
To expose the true intentions of this rerir, we need to dive into Nod-Krai's history.
Time for a lore lesson.
Hope we don't land on our heads then.
Oh, we will.
Ah! Ghost!
What's the matter?
That file suddenly moved by itself.
That happens sometimes.
This is a graveyard, right, Flins? Do these things just kind of happen?
Many strange things happen here, but this is not one of them.
I'm glad the gods are helping us.
But that file really did move by itself. Hey, come out! Don't scare Paimon like that!
What ancient demon could be helping us with that?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log?
Similar title.
Are we being given hints? I feel no hostility. On the contrary, it seems we're being aided somehow.
How the fuck are we being aided and by who?
Really? Hey, seriously, another one? Okay then. Paimon will read this one.
So who would have understand what these files are to like pull them out to help us? Let's see what grasp of understanding we get from this shit.
Phew! Finally finished. Oh, Paimon sure could use a long break from long words now. Hope she can remember it all.
The material I've read through has all been about past Wild Hunt incidents of enormous scale. What about you?
So this is a large-scale incursion then, not just our...
Paimon as well. Guess that makes 3 of us.
Whatever this is, it seems to want us to notice something. Let's bring our files together and give them another look through.
All right. Paimon will go fetch hers.
Let's see what we get.
All these incidents look pretty different.
Wait. I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, a smaller scale one would erupt in the exact same location. And look, all these smaller scale Wild Hunt site reports share a common outcome.
They'd be detected, but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them. They could then be sealed directly using a tide seal stone. Huh? But why?
Activating these sites? How long has he been doing this though?
Some of these records are too old. I doubt he had regained the ability to act freely yet, or we would have met long ago.
I don't know, he's a lot older than you think.
And here's another similarity.
He's 500 years old.
Kuvaki and nearby soil completely drained. Could this be important somehow?
Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces. We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive due to being neutralized by the Kuvaki present in the soil. But now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis cannot explain.
The Wild Hunt's powers already been neutralized. Why would another large-scale Wild Hunt have?
Indeed. Despite the name, I would not call a Tide Seal Stone's sealing powers watertight exactly. But for it to fail and the situation to deteriorate in such short order...
It has to be manual.
Paimon feels like she's almost got it.
It's like someone's using the Wild Hunt to drain out Kuvaki and then use it to break its heels. Remember, wants to use Einar's cannon, and that was also using Kuvaki. I wonder if he wants to, yeah, if you fire the cannon, it hits the Wild Hunt zone, destroys the Wild Hunt, but empowers the ground. He can use Kuvaki?
Yes, that might be it. It could be that when Kuvaki and abyssal energies meet, the stronger side will suppress the weaker one. And while Kuvaki can indeed destroy small-scale Wild Hunt anomalies, should rerir be strong enough, the Kuvaki might be his for the taking instead.
So he's wielding abyssal power. They realize that's not enough, so why not wield Kuvaki instead?
Paimon kinda gets where we're going with this.
The Abyss always seeks to corrupt. It's like the Abyss is the ancient dragon space.
What are you referring to?
You're a Fae. Aren't you been around long enough to know the ancient dragons?
We had a real close encounter with the Abyss in Netland. It's a force that tries to taint everything. It's hard to explain in detail, but basically, your reasoning makes sense.
The Abyss mimics and copies every single aspect of the world.
Was there a gap between him pretending to be Sergeant Major Sosi and the cannon being fired?
Was there a gap?
There was. Aino needed to make some adjustments after we finished those repairs. Rerir, disguised as Sosi, left at that point, leaving him more than enough time to shapeshift into you, return to the Lightkeeper's office and set up the crime scene, before heading over to the cannon's target area and absorbing the Kuvaki.
It all makes sense. And all that just for the fragment I had with me.
Your fragment must be important. It has to be like a moon fragment or something.
It begs the question. What makes it so special that he needs it so badly?
He also went after the damn moon marrow. The thing that connects all these things together is something with the moon. The moons. With Kuvaki leading it?
That's odd. We shouldn't have any guests.
So what lunar energy? Why does he want lunar energy? Now that's the question.
I'll go take a look.
Now we gotta start thinking hard. Oh, a bird. Oh.
Ah, it's an ibis.
Okay, so that's definitely sent by the real llama.
It's carrying a letter! Ooh, Llama must have sent it. She can speak to little animals. Let's see here.
I doubt rerir can comment that.
Situation urgent. The cannon began operating shortly after we left Nasha Town and is preparing to fire.
On one of your guys' positions, just like I said.
It is locked on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist with all haste. Lauma.
That's gotta be Rerir's doing. But why is he using the cannon again? Didn't he already fire it once before?
Needs more energy.
No time for speculation. He's already made his preparations. If you recall, his body was incomplete when we last met.
Yeah, he was missing an arm.
If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might regain his complete form.
A complete sinner.
What should we do? There's no way we're getting back to Nasha Town in time.
How was his body destroyed, though? If all the Conrian sinners got their powers 500 years ago, were their bodies destroyed by the Abyss? Sir Elegy seemed like he was fully complete, in a way. Rhindaughter combined with a shade. And we don't know about the others, except for the giant-ass crystal. Interesting, yeah, we know about the giant-ass crystal, which people speculate was one of the sinners, like the Visionary. Which in that case, if they became like cocoon-type creatures, and they need another power to restore their body. Oh, I wonder if his body had been destroyed by the Abyss, or something morphed into like a type of mist or beast form, And he's using the Kuvaki to suppress the abyss within his body to restore it. So while he can still use abyssal power, he needs the Kuvaki to maintain like a stable form. That's probably what it is. Now why he's going after Flins? Maybe Flins' lantern is a sort of Kuvaki enhanced, like lunar crystal type shit that will allow him to have a stable presence.
Let's go to the cannon's target site. That's where we should find rerir, and that's where we'll stop him. One moment. Just let me get this news to Lauma. Nasha Town is in their hands now.
You got it. I see. I basically figured it out. He needs Kuvaki to maintain his form.
Not a moment to lose!
I think that's what it is. I mean, I don't know what actually it is. That's a wild guess. But that's probably what's going on here.
You're here, as expected.
Already? Jesus.
Humans, you never change. Always trying to use powers you neither comprehend nor control.
And that's very ironic coming from a Conrian Zener, a human who absolutely used powers they couldn't comprehend or control.
But it is also thanks to you that I found a way to return.
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way.
Such faith in your companions. But will the inhabitants of Nasha Town understand why they wish to stop the cannon? I think not. When all they see is the wild hunt surging up everywhere they look, the cannon must seem like their only lifeline.
You are. Look at that texture on his arm, bro. This is what sinners look like.
Is the truth I have revealed to them.
You get that Auroron fit, and like his Conrian shit got ripped apart. So you riled them all up.
They did this all of their own volition. The zealous worship of power leads only to annihilation of equally zealous proportions. True power does not heed the commands of the weak.
Where'd you learn that one from?
You were waiting for us to leave Nasha Town then.
Of course. I imagine the one you call Aino would have managed to stop the cannon otherwise. Shame, then, that you proved one step too slow.
Listen here, Tokyo Ghoul.
Their folly.
Believe in our
the
companions.
townspeople will bar the path of all who seek to stop the cannon. And your kind-hearted, weak companions have not the stomach to deal with them. The cannon will not be stopped now.
Well, sir, you look most pleased with yourself. In that case, before you put us out of our misery, I would like to ask you a question, if I may. See this fragment? It once haunted your dreams, but now it seems useless to you. What is it exactly?
That is my corpse.
Oh, your body shattered?
Sorry, what?
Chunks of your body.
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But even so, my life and will were not extinguished. Every last fragment calls to me. Sooner or later, they shall welcome my return.
Okay, out of most of the Conrian sinners, you seem to have been fucked over pretty badly. Out of the three we know, well, out of the two we know, you seem to have gotten a bad deal. How's your body shattered?
What are you even saying?
Honestly. You kinda lost your damn mind.
So the terror of the wild hunt was in fact caused by scattered pieces of your corpse. I guess they don't call you one of the 5 sinners for nothing.
Damn, bro, you hit him with a fucking voice line.
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete version of myself, upon which I began collecting more within wild hunt sites across the land.
Yeah, you're like a god, alright. Into that.
The fragments I obtained were hardly worth mentioning.
The Bakuwan, too.
While that which
able to reform yourself after death.
Was my heart.
So that's why it responded so strongly to you.
Only by retrieving this most critical piece could I gain mastery over the turbulent Kuvaki energies and be fully reborn.
Missile power not enough for you?
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping to regain enough power to seize the fragment from me.
Are you completely crazy? Weren't you afraid of dying?
Dying? Such power has no hope of killing me. It may destroy my form over and over, yet always I rebuild it. It may smash my flesh and crush my bones thousands of times and more, but that is of no consequence to me.
I wonder if he never broke the Conrian curse, so technically he can't die.
What truly infuriates me, however, is how you've destroyed my heart. All that suffering, everything I endured, and all for nothing.
Sorry, Doc. Much like the other sinners, it's about to turn out the same for you.
I've adapted to the strength and flow of this Kuvaki. The next cannon shot will multiply my strength immeasurably.
Not if it doesn't land on you.
It will not be a full restoration, no. But it will be more than enough to destroy any in this world who stand in my way. Still, I suspect the Kuvaki will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption well before you have the time to kneel before me.
Traveler!
What, is that round coming in from space?
Look at that light!
A short while earlier. Oh, they about to blast our asses, man. We didn't stop them soon enough.
Dang it! Who fired up the cannon without my say-so?
Its defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation of interference by malicious actors.
The air is thick with fear and anxiety. It's spooking the birds and beasts. What exactly is going on?
You're here. Looks like this was all part of Rerir's plan. Not only did he plant seeds of suspicion in people's hearts, seems he's now igniting them. Yehoda's gone in to scout out the situation. She'll be back any minute.
There's a fire in the sky, literally.
Oh, it's bad out there. Rumors flying everywhere you turn. Something about the Wild Hunt preparing to spawn a wave of monsters, the likes of which we've never seen before.
Burning out the whole town. Who's lighting shit on fire?
Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis, so they're getting ready to make a run for it. Others are trying to make a quick buck out of this whole mess.
How could they still be thinking about Mora when such a catastrophe is imminent?
Such as the human curse.
Unprecedented danger brings unprecedented opportunities in its wake. A chaotic situation can bury much wrongdoing. Even those who flee without reserve put themselves at the mercy of the divine. Is it any wonder, then, that some will aim to profit? After all, a gamble that might rewrite one's entire life is hard to come by.
Even so.
Well, seeing as you disapprove of their actions so strongly, Lady Moonchanter, I suggest that you be the one to handle them.
Lovely.
Not like that's the only major problem on our plate right now.
Affirmative. We must quell the chaos in Nasha Town as soon as possible. Also, the unexpected activation of the cannon entails a high risk of incorrect operation. This must be stopped in a timely manner.
Well, about that, people have been talking about how someone might come to stop the cannon. They've decided they won't let anyone in.
What? I made that thing! They can't just take it from me! Oh, let me over there! What are they gonna do? Stop me?
They'll certainly try, Miss Ina.
If Rerir has already formulated some countermeasure. For example, he might have spread a rumor that the Wild Hunt would take your form.
Evil Ina.
Possibility high. If they view the cannon as Nasha Town's only hope, they are likely to conclude that anyone who tries to stop it must be with the Wild Hunt. We will face strong resistance, but they are just ordinary people. Brute force must be avoided, if possible.
Brute force is our best
There's
solution
no
to
time.
blow through.
Let's go into the town. I'll find some way to calm the townspeople. You find a way to stop the cannon.
Ginormous big titty tells
you're
60
back.
lady. Yeah, you're gonna tell us. Don't panic.
And you have a letter?
Just fire the cannon.
The traveler won't make it back in time. So they're heading straight over to Star Sand Shoal instead.
Wait, what? Isn't that the cannon's target? Why would he go there?
Assessing risk level. Maximum.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired...
We're fried.
Then he's prepared for the worst.
And we must ensure that his trust in us is not misplaced. Let's go.
Oh, look at that transition. Who started? The Wild Hunt's coming, bro. It's time to start throwing some shit in the street and burning it.
What are you waiting for?
This place is burning too!
And people are just running for their lives. NPCs are spotted. Popping.
Most of those we've met so far have been attempting to escape, so they haven't gotten in our way. But it won't be so easy from here on out. Looks like they formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're with the Wild Hunt, we'll have no choice but to force our way through.
Is that Lady Lauma? But are you really her?
It's you, Rixa. I believe you recognize this power, having lived on Hisi Island for so long. It is not something that anyone else could imitate.
I do, yes. So it really is you, my lady. But why are you here? Really, I believe you, but the others, well, they'll be on high alert.
Because this chaos has to be.
The townspeople have been misled into believing that they needed to activate the cannon. I am here to stop them.
But...
I know what you wish to say. Our island and Nasha Town have never had close ties. There should be no reason for me to intervene. But you chose to leave the island. You had the resolve and the courage to start a new life. It is unfair, unjust, that you should be dragged into this mess just as that life was about to begin. I seek to redress this injustice, not only for you, but for everyone here who wishes to live their lives free from this chaos. Please, have faith in our long-standing friendship, and that this
Big old frown
is
on her
where
face.
my heart has led me.
Thank you, my lady. Thank you. Please help us.
Then come. I need you to step forward alongside me, and to do your part too.
I need you to walk with me. Everyone walk together.
All right, I understand.
Seems we chose the right person for the job. All right, everyone. Let us meet again later.
Huh? You're not coming with us?
We won't be able to calm this storm by our power alone. As such, I'll need to contact some... let's call them friends in high places, shall we? Let's go, Yehoda.
Okay. See you again, everyone. That is, if we can.
Lovely. A peaceful solution, and we got the Socratic terrorism in the back.
Remember these words. The road shall be paved with truth, and we shall pave it ourselves.
Oh, they got our edge walking animation.
It's you, Lady Moonchanter. It's her. Everyone, it's her.
You're right, my lady. At times like these, we must rely on ourselves.
Damn, bro. They hit the pose. No, this is a divine leader type shit.
I always knew something was off about you. You're actually some abyssal creature, aren't you?
Time to teach you a lesson you won't forget.
We're not gonna stop that? No way to stop this? Ah, nice.
Please, calm down.
Okay, there you go.
You mind your own business.
What's going on over here? These motherfuckers look like they're just looting. Anything? No, okay. I thought they would have had something like. No, I have to leave my hot dog stand while they're looting it. There's that crying coming from. I hear a child crying. There she is.
Lady Moonchanter, there's a child here!
It's all right now. Go, quickly.
You wretched monsters! You're not getting anywhere near the cannon!
The way they back up,
The monsters you fear do not exist here. The madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters.
You think we had a choice?
Destiny is no excuse for greed and destruction. The choice has always been yours to make, and it remains so, even now.
Well, I love the way they back up for it. It's actually a cool ass thing, but it's nothing crazy or anything, but it's just like having other characters in the world and interact.
We can quickly overcome the barrier by going upward from over there.
The cannon is all yours now.
Got it. Thanks, Lauma. Inefa, give her a crown cake.
Oh, she activated her full power.
Orders received and immediately deferred. Departure takes priority.
Yeah, defer those orders. We got main priority here.
Please, everyone, listen to me. I will not deny that we hold different beliefs, but in the face of the immense threat that hangs above us all, we must persist in trusting one another. Otherwise, rifts will surely form, prized open by those who harbor ulterior motives. If your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee because you know not how to fight, then follow me, you who are lost. I am no god, but so long as we hold our candles steady and unite beneath the same moonlight, no deception or rumors can be concealed from us. Let us resolve then to defend ourselves and to stand firm against the false illusions by which our foe seeks to beguile us.
I like that. She really is a leader character. She's not just like, oh, she's a leader of the science, does nothing. Like, in times of crisis, she steps up every time.
Let's go, Inefa. This way up. This is making me dizzier than I expected.
Oh, that's an animation. She picks up Ino and carries
Adjusting
her.
route. Make ready.
Oh, I wish you could get that in the actual game.
Out of the way, small fry.
That's the yellow one. Pull that bitch up. Damn. It's like a flying Inefa.
What happened to the path?
Probably blew it up.
Track missing. Fall imminent.
Come on, come on, come on! And get out of there!
Whoa, nice!
Preparing barrier breakthrough.
Let's punch a hole straight through this bitch. Nice little segment. Okay. Did Yehoda open up a path for us? How did she do that? Oh, whatever. My eyes. Wait, animating this bitch is fucking drawn out. That's
Knuckle
cool.
Duckle, what are you doing here?
What? How are we?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust up.
Immediate dust. I have no idea how nothing from. I have no clue at all how fucking I know this.
Installation chamber deployed.
So, enjoy watching me not know how to play Scary Christmas.
Ready?
Interference detected. Entering countermeasure mode.
Hang on. Let's put this down here.
Ultimatum protocol.
Yeah, I guess so. Fuck off, Arsenal Duck.
This isn't good enough, we gotta hurry.
How do we even get the machine out here, bro? What is happening?
Scanning. Kuvaki ammunition fully loaded. Preheating complete. The cannon is going through its final pre-fire checks.
Aw, alright, let's hit the emergency brake.
We're gonna break this fucking cannon.
Assessment. Not enough time. Emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuvaki. Damage assessment. Incalculable. Nasha Town likely to be blasted skyward.
We stop the cannon, we nuke the fucking
I mean
town.
a manual brake, the primitive kind.
A manual brake. Understood. Roger that.
Now, what exactly does that mean?
We are out of time.
She's gonna pull the lich pin out of the cannon's turret.
All your efforts have been futile.
Rotation ring.
It is too late now.
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
What's wrong we running? Nigga, we face down death all the time, bro. This ain't nothing to me. Shout out to Flint having a sinner's heart. Badass. Damn, she wasn't fast enough. Wasn't strong enough. Good, yeah. We blast the whole fucking countryside and these fuckers are still gonna rise. Ooh, goody. Goddamn Connery and Son of Reborn. Blasphemy against death. Now that motherfucker don't look like he died. Well, shout out to Anefa, bro. Beast ass robot. Didn't help though. The damn sinner's reborn.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, thank you.
Sluggish. Torpid. This body is a disappointment.
Well, not your full body.
I can barely muster
10% of my original strength. You've ruined everything again.
Let me guess.
You're a walking flop,
You
bro.
didn't get a human body back, did you?
So what did he get?
What's with him?
Completely different. He's getting strong. Yeah, he's stronger than before, but man, I can't imagine what his fucking full strength would have been then.
Ferfnir, Rhine-daughter, Flinders.
Who the fuck is the Lindis?
Watch out! Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you. A monster fueled by nothing but his own obsession.
Matters not. Having a heart, being human, it's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly insignificant.
Well, he's lost his damn mind.
You matter not. Does anything in this world. None of it matters to me! Fools. Time to die!
Square up with the center of Cadria.
You too have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge. But the truths you seek are so insipid. How laughable that you should die for their sake.
This nigga cannot catch a break, did he? L after L. Fucking Sandro.
The unknown is but a fog to be dispersed. Knowledge is the true pillar of the world. You're not the only one who got stronger. Polonia!
Yeah, she probably beat her once, but she's not the one to take it lying down. Probably adapted her whole shit. Ain't no way this nigga got ground pounded into a final flash by a goddamn Fatui Harbinger robot. Jesus Christ. Goddamn power scaling ass Super Saiyan fucking fighters out here. Now who literally pulled this out? The guitar. I don't know, he was about to nuke our ass.
We're safe?
No sense.
It seems this young lady aided in our escape. You have my sincere gratitude, dear madam.
She used her moon power to save us.
The flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence. I imagine you would not have invited anyone here were it not an emergency.
Talk about a good judge of character. I mean, he picked up immediately.
Oh? I take it that means you've been here before then. In that case, I count myself fortunate to be your associate.
Silence, Faye.
Columbina! What did you do that for? I studied his abilities inside out, equipped Polonia with comprehensive countermeasures. We were going to settle the score.
But he still broke through, did he not?
What? You expect a battle to be completely one-sided?
Not true, though.
I just didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever. Polonia would have been fine in a head-on clash, but battles just get chaotic.
She does not like to lose.
Oh, so you actually thought you could win?
Okay, she's just gonna troll the fuck out of her.
Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously. Perhaps you could try sleeping and rising earlier. Or you could adopt my previous recommendation and...
Hey, listen here, Columbina. I tolerated your nonsense previously because we were colleagues.
Shout out to Columbina, just straight
There's a
rage
Fauti
baiting her.
warrant out on your head. And don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here and now.
You wouldn't win against me either.
I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any progress with your research.
Okay, bro.
So you went and cooped yourself up all alone.
Masterclass rage baiting.
That was none of your business! And don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hovels again! Come on, Polonia! We're leaving!
Well, just like that, we're gone. Well, she knows where she's at.
Well, anyway.
Masterclass in rage
Thank
baiting.
you.
Did not expect Columbina to just fuck with her. Literally. That was quite unexpected. I didn't expect him to activate his fucking Conry and Sinner powers.
I was worried about you, too. Not only because the remains of the Eternal Moon Goddess cannot fall into his hands.
That's true.
But also because you've done much for me yourselves.
Ah,
and
just
then
repaying the favor, huh?
Well, I brought your associate along for the ride, too. But that was as much as I could do.
You're not afraid to speak your mind, miss. I like that. Please call me Flins. It is my honor to make the acquaintance of one such as yourself.
The moon
Still,
gods.
what do we do now? Rerir's gotten stronger again. At this point, it doesn't seem like we can beat him.
We need to activate the full power of the moon.
We did block most of the Kuvaki, so I'd say we've put a lid on his plans for now at least.
Until he finds another
But we
source.
still don't know what his aims are, and he may continue gathering power. So we must be very careful.
After you left, I could no longer sense his presence.
That means
He
it's
fucked off.
safe out there for now.
For now.
Right?
He's in Nod-Krai somewhere.
A question,
Waiting.
if I may.
Stalker.
Kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island,
I was gonna say that.
only to be blocked.
Who blocked them on Hisi Island?
Did you also have a hand in that?
No.
So who stopped
see.
the island from being hit?
Curious.
I was gonna call it out in the video, but I didn't call it out.
The cannon
As you
veered
saw,
off course in the end, didn't it?
and if I hit this thing,
Wonders
pushed
how
it up,
Io and the others are doing.
hit the Fatui
Let's head back and check on them.
chamber,
In that case,
which
Miss
was unaffected,
Columbina,
by the way.
I shall not disturb
Hisi
your
Island was
serenity
protected.
any longer. Thank you once again for coming to the rescue.
That's the thing I gotta do. Instead of like looking at something and
now.
saying it now, it makes it
All
sound like I
of
don't know
you.
what I'm talking. I should say it at the
Do
moment.
not
I should have
worry.
said it during the cutscene. Like, what the fuck caused Hisi Island to blow? And what's protecting that?
My strength still isn't returning. It seems my time is running out.
Every time she uses her power. Rest beyond reach. Jesus, bro. We got Conry and Sinners. Ancient demons. Dying moon god. Ugh. We're fucked, bro. There's no way this town is fixed up. This is screwed beyond belief. How'd they repair everything that quickly? The fuck? Everyone convened to be cattle habitants and saying what they've learned.
Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm. Only a few townspeople were hurt. But the rerir of Solnari has now gained a complete form, while we still know nothing about his goals.
Yeah.
It seems we have done something akin to releasing a vicious cuckoosaur into the wild.
Yeah, not wrong.
I'm sorry. Is no one here familiar with cuckoosaurs?
Paimon knows what you mean, but that analogy seems more than slightly understated.
Yeah?
He said that this world means nothing to him, so it is possible that he doesn't have a reason to fight us at the moment.
Oh yeah, he does.
If his objective had been revenge alone, we would likely have no recourse.
Is there, still time for me to tender my resignation?
Shit, your resignation. The world is to be gone. Just stares at her with the dark eyes.
Kidding, just kidding. Don't worry, boss. I know there's no running now.
So my cannon, my pride and joy was a hindrance rather than a help. Ugh, you know what? I'm gonna dismantle it right now.
I don't think that's a good idea. But how were you supposed to know that the energy cannon, that there would be a fucking god level threat that could absorb the energy from the cannon? Like a direct contact shot, by the way.
That's right. And it still works on normal wild hunt anomalies. Don't let this get you down, I know.
Flins, we'll need you to attend to the aftermath with the Lightkeepers. Don't worry, I've explained everything to them. You're in the clear.
I doubt that you were in the clear.
My thanks. For that and for everything else I hear you did to help us arrive at the truth.
Had you been willing to show yourself in public more often, you would not have been so easy to isolate, you know.
Point taken. I will give that some thought. I suppose that's one way I'd benefit from replacing Sergeant Major Sosi.
You mean you're being promoted?
He's joking, Paimon. He got a promotion by killing his boss.
Was Paimon the only one who didn't get that?
Probably.
Well, if you've got a moment, would you like to come with me?
Where? Okay, Llama said nope. Aino said nope.
There's a certain gentleman I'd like to send off on his final journey.
We gotta go to the feeders. The Sergeant's probably one of the first people who found you, who woke you up. That's why you're so careful.
This man was like a lighthouse. Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course, and brought light and grace to those around him. But people, once used to illumination, are apt to ignore the lantern's presence. Slowly, gradually, he came to think as such himself. I have achieved too little. I must do better. There is more work to be done. Perhaps his end was tragic. But I remain proud of the way in which he illuminated the path for others. Every shadow born of the light shall remember it.
Oh, poor guy.
I heard a tale of a lantern trip. Is that you?
I've heard that one too.
So it looks like you lived that damn story, brother. Let me fix that out.
Is that so? Well,
just follow the light.
You're right. It may seem that our efforts were in vain, that rerir achieved his goals, but we will pursue him to the last, even if the outcome is not what we wish for. It is not dissimilar to the role of a graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life, only to grant them peace.
Damn, you're beefing with Conrian gods, basically. Good luck with that one, Flins. I know you're a Fae, but you are not god tier. You also possess his fucking heart.
Oh, what are you two talking about? Care to explain?
How do you not get it? Shout out to him having a Conry and Cinder's heart as his lantern.
Okay.
Either way, the Lantern Fae is not playing the leading role in these final rites. Lightbearer, with your blood you have paved the road to glory and justice. Even as we hurry on, bruised and battered though we may be, stay a while and look back upon the world and all its love and hatred, until it closes its eyes in the depths of night, and a lantern lit for you alone flickers softly into life. Thank you for everything, Sergeant Major Sosi.
Good send-off for a character Flins knows and we know nothing about.
Hey, it's Alanatar! Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet?
Someone else you'd like to meet? Oh, they're marked on the map. Dory's marked on the map. It's like actually her or like an anecdote? No, that's anecdote. No, okay, so this is just characters we can meet. Yep, it's on the map. Okay, really? It's gonna do that every fucking time. That's an anecdote. So who else can we meet? Nefer is there too. Let's check out Nefer. Why don't? Meet our characters and see what secrets can we find. Oh yeah. Who did she contact? She contacted the Lightkeeper. Wait, now that she was having a nice drink with him. Now where is she exactly? Our workshop. Is she down here or is she? Bro. Oh, she's on Faye. There she is. Return Yehoda.
Boss, do you remember that thing that I wanted to ask your opinion about? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much effort should the Curatorium of Secrets put in if we were to work with others again?
Work with us again?
Is that a 1? Isn't that kinda low?
Guess again.
Wait. You mean 0? But wouldn't we just be slapping our brand on the joint venture and calling it a day? Why even team up at that point?
Yehoda, what I mean to say is that there's neither an upper nor lower limit.
Okay, how the fuck was she supposed to figure that one out for you waving your finger?
That's just like you, boss. Always thinking ahead.
Put the amount.
Wait a minute. That's not an answer at all. Is it? Oh, come on. Just give me a number, boss.
You should just scratch that Jesus, woman. List of self-sufficient abilities. What did Miss Dory have to say? She missed all the events, bro. You could have helped us with the Abyss. You've seen it firsthand. Fuck up people in Sumeru. I'm sure you've sold some fake remedies for the Withering. And whatever DVDs call they had. How have you been in all this?
What brings you here? Didn't expect to see you around again.
Honestly, I didn't expect to talk to you either.
And where have you been, huh? Didn't run away or anything, did ya?
Oh, of course not. I was simply elsewhere discussing business deals.
That's who Nefer should have been talking to.
Indeed, it was all thanks to you that my little store was saved. I am grateful, so grateful.
Yeah, lovely.
What? Why, I wasn't acting in the slightest. And didn't I tell you that my prices were reasonable? Oh, but you still turn to that Curatorium of Secrets, or whatever it is they call it.
Direct competitor.
Even regulars such as you abandon ship like this. What can a businesswoman do but take her wares elsewhere?
We're too wary.
And how should I not be, Running small overseas enterprises is no mean feat. Never mind when such formidable competition exists. Forget it. Fortune and destiny are as one, so there is no use complaining.
She's got you beating Nod-Krai. She doesn't get you beating your home country.
No favors on account of our common homeland when I first arrived.
That's true. You must have came from Sumeria.
If anything is to blame, it is the lack of opportunity to have her owe me in turn big time. Now then, should she ever need anything, you make sure, no, make doubly sure, to inform me first, alright?
Just try to get one over and effort. We'll see them interact. That'll be a fun time. Oh, I can barely see it, but it's Flins and Ina there. Lovely, I like how it just opens it down there. What's she doing on the side of the road? Oh, it's Flint. It's Llama and Anefa.
Krumkake creation complete. Please, enjoy while it's hot.
And it starts fucking raining.
Thank you for going to the trouble of remembering that, Miss Anefa.
Right, I should give her the order.
May this taste bear witness to a friendship that will endure forever and a day.
I like how she's on forever and a day. Oh, nice. I like how she's like, thank you for remembering it. If she's given an order, it just logged in her memory bank.
Understood. However, I fear that krumkakes do not keep for that long. A week at most may pass before their taste deteriorates.
A week?
That's not quite what I meant by...
Yeah, but she sensed us.
Huh? We appeared to have some guests.
Like I shouldn't say friendlies targeted. Oh,
They
never mind,
must have followed the aroma of the krumkake. It's all right. Come closer. Anefa's a friend.
Metal woman friend.
Affirmative. In fact, I can devise a cereal omelet based on individual preferences before crushing it into servings to share around.
How can you make an omelet? What do you have the materials to make an omelet around here?
Huh?
How are you able to build that stuff inside your body? It's gotta be in her ass
What are they
cheeks,
saying?
is the bakery.
They are discussing your address. They wish to go home with you.
This. What a strange. That's a bit weird, but. They're discussing your address. They wish to go home with you. That's. Where does she live? Oh, she lives in the big robot zone. We'll go home.
Blinding sunlight is such a pain. No way I can get a nap in this weather.
Mr. Flins.
Flins? Don't see you coming around here often.
Really?
Just feel free to take a look. I'm busy right now.
I'm busy right now.
Well, I've come
Squeaky
to
voice.
visit you, Miss Aino. Here, I've brought some snacks from town in their traditional butter flavor. So, where should I leave them?
Shh, Anefa might hear you.
What is that big ass piece of? I don't know what that is.
So, what's the
Carrot cakes?
occasion? Are you gonna say that the rat Niki will be taking over all Wild Hunt incidents after that hiccup with the cannon?
Why would he say
criticize a genius like yourself on account of results that none of us could anticipate?
That's true.
We would not be that crass. If we really did do that, I dare say we shall never again see technological breakthroughs.
Yeah.
Sweet talker.
It gladdens me to have set your heart at ease.
Anyway, what's the matter exactly?
Well, could you help me repair this lantern? I did bring it to Nashatown to get it fixed, but it broke again during our previous battle.
Broke?
You want a genius like me to go fix a lantern?
It has like God's heart in it, or sinner's heart.
My apologies. Perhaps this request should be better directed to Miss Anefa, and perhaps the snacks too.
No, but that bribery.
I mean, I can totally do this, no problem. Wait right there. I'll be done before you can say fix it.
Whose kid is this, bro?
Much obliged, then.
Yoink that shit up. He does the artificer.
And next time this happens to you, make sure to come to me first, you hear?
There you go. Repeat customer. Both ends are smart. Alright, we've done talk to Aino before. Like, I start a fucking quest. Yes, game. I see that I think that's all we can talk to. The rest of them are anecdotes. I don't see anyone else's face. Thank you, game. But not to the old-fashioned way. What do you want from us, literary creature? Raining again?
Perfect weather for a nap in the workshop.
What the fuck are we gonna eat into? Oh, there's a fishing association. Oh my god, I got a Nod-Krai fishing license and fishing. Oh, for fuck's sake. They have a specific Nod. What are we doing? She's in town? What?
Columbina! What are you doing here?
We told her she should get out more often.
Was it not you who recommended such walkabouts to me?
She did say she was dying, so maybe she should look upon the lands herself.
But aren't you afraid the Fauti will see you?
Sandrone seems uninterested in my capture, and the others are unlikely to risk making contact at all.
Why? What's the
They have
risk?
more troublesome affairs to deal with.
Why would it be a risk? She's specifically Sandrone, so Sandrone. Yes, yeah, they got more problem with the fucking Conreno Abyssal Center is now a massive threat.
It's good to come out for a walk either way. So, how do you feel? Is Nasha Town to your liking?
Anyone who can beat them, it's probably the damn Fauti.
The flow of Kuvaki is somewhat turbulent, and the people are ill at ease. However... Is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to?
Are you serious? That's what she's concerned about? Berries and fried meat?
Why not?
Well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like to. There's all sorts of delicious stuff out here that you won't get to try at home.
Yeah, that's why I want you to keep it
You've
going.
been quite subdued. Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps?
Let's talk about the Fauti. I kind of want to know more about them. More than him himself.
Sandrone's daily routine is highly irregular, while the doctor often orders people around.
Okay.
As for Arlecchino... Was that not what you were curious about?
No, not their
Well
daily
then.
orders.
Have you been to that experimental design bureau of theirs?
We broke it once or twice.
That weapon will play a key role in the Tsaritsa's plan. That's what I've heard, anyway. And what plan is that precisely? Well, I cannot say I care.
Okay, you can't say you care, but how about what it is? What do you mean, yeah, you don't care? How about you tell us what it is? Oh my goodness. I hate when they do that. Oh, I just don't care, so I won't tell you. Well, we care. It's kind of important to us. That's why I'm asking about it. Also, I like the fact that Aina's like, I can blow up that facility with one shot. And we saw that a deflected shot did not even graze it, so... I don't think the full power of that cannon is doing anything to their fucking fortress.
I could not gain any insight into his schemes, I fear. Now that he has donned a shape and form, selling his power short would prove a fatal error.
Yeah, no,
But
he can
that
go
power
God
of
mode.
his plays host to an obsession that borders on mania.
You should Kuvaki to suppress the abyss and rebuild
I
his
cannot
body.
say if that fixation is directed at the moons or at something else. Perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation shall prove key to repelling him in the future.
It seems like he cared a lot about being human. A lot of people say it's a fixation on the moon. I read some theories, and people are like, it's a fixation on the moon gods. I don't think it's a moon gods. As they're playing, I don't think it's about the gods at all. It's about humanity. The idea of becoming human again. Now, why would he want that? Or why it's a fixation? Or how his body got shared in the first place? Well, we'll find that out. The fixation on Kuvaki just comes from the idea that it's probably the best way to suppress his abyssal power. So that he can become whole again. What does he want to become human for? And why does he want to suppress the abyssal power he became a damn marked a cinder for? Now that's the question. Considering he called out the other sinners' names when he was injured, maybe he's going for some revenge. That might be it. Yeah, all the sinners got power, but the way he used his power they didn't like, so they shattered his body. So now he wants to get Kuvaki to suppress the abyssal power, and if he gets enough of that, he can suppress their power, strip them of their power like they stripped him of his body, his humanity. That sounds like it to me.
I could look into the Eternal Moon's marrow for you if you wish it so. But after our previous attempt, I suspect your spaceship has been intentionally hidden away.
By who?
Perhaps someone has certain truths they wish to hide from you, or from others. And I doubt there are many who could accomplish such a feat.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the one who does possesses a Luma fate. Guess that's it.
I still wish to return to the moon that belongs to me. That is where the answers lie buried. That is my true home.
Oh, your answers, not ours. Or maybe it is our answers. Well, Kiana, we'll get you on a moon eventually. Energy of dust and lamplight. Teleportation noise. Let's see where our Conrian Sinner goes.
Interesting. You followed me this far. Why not show your face?
Haha! Right! Right you are. I forgot to introduce myself. The name's Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
How lovely, bro. Varka's gonna fuck this nigga up. Or get fucked up on this nigga. Jeez. Oh, excuse me. A nice little check. What's it? Ross, Dun Cum Kick, Major Crisis. Look at all these quests popping up, bro. Oh boy. We got a whole war to do now. Jeez. Nope, I'll never know what we got there. Something purple was there. Got 6 precise Kuvaki stamping that. I don't know what the hell those are. Oh boy, so now we got Conrian Sinner running around the lands, half dead. Thank goodness it's you, Captain. Nothing. I was happy to see you. Your attempt at humor. I don't understand it. Oh, let's look at the Nod-Krai. Good luck. Yeah. Venture towards the moon.
Ad Astra Abyssos. Thank you for complete.
Wait a minute, if we can get the commission, that means that. Oh!
Ad Astra.
So I got Conrian Sinners running around. Half-dead Fae with the heart of a sinner as his fucking item. Half-dead Moon God walking around. Partial-powered Conrian Lord. Fatui operations. Now aware that there's a Conrian Sinner. The Sarmita's plan. And our sister hiding the spaceship. Our spaceship that we don't know where it is. And a truth that doesn't make sense. Yep. I'd say storytelling is back. We're in for a fucking disaster, bro. I have not a damn clue where this is gonna go. Or what's gonna happen. Or who's gonna go where, or what's gonna go where. I feel like the sister part is a time loop based on her ability to place. Our sinner, I feel like he's pissed that he got cheated even though he got the power. It wasn't all lived up to be. That's why he's using the Kuvaki to rebuild his body. And the Fatui. I'm not exactly sure what they're using with the Gnosis. Probably general rebuild or rebirth. Someone, something. We got a whole lot set up. And not a lot of answers. That's my favorite type of storytelling.